Welcome back to the channel, guys. Georges are here, back with another one. You know what time it is. Today, we're having a revenge match. Our revenge match is obviously going to be between, you guys already know when we have our Umbreon and our Charizard out here, what we're going to be opening up. Obviously, with our Charizard, we got 36 packs. Basically loose packs now, but they came from boxes, blooming waters, binders, whatever you want to say. I don't really remember from what specifically, but 36 loose packs. And these loose packs, we're going to go up against Prismatic. You could probably guess what it's going to be. We got bundles, 6 of these bundles total, so 36 packs versus 36 packs. We're gonna see what ends up happening here. Revenge match to see who ends up being the winner here, so make sure to stick around and see what we get. So obviously we're gonna start with our Traumatic, because again, with Traumatic, we're hoping for anything good as long as it's not the masks. And obviously we're pulling out the God to get some God packs. Let's see if we're lucky enough. And again, in 151 as well, we're still chasing that Charizard. The Charizard stopped coming out, guys. Ever since we pulled him out, like, repeatedly. We pulled him out a good amount of times, but now he just stopped showing up. So calling out the God pack. Oh, starting with Flareon. Not bad. Flareon is a useful card. People are searching for her. So starting off strong. Strong in the sense that it's an evolution, and it's an evolution that people are searching for because it is a playable card right now. So that's a good one to start with. But again, like I was saying, still searching for, again, these two haven't been pulled. I've never pulled this one. So it goes to show you that. Can't really get it here anyways, but we haven't pulled the Umbreon either. So representation of never pulling the Umbreon right there with the Umbreon. I thought the energy was weird for some reason, but it is the energy for Prismatic. Got our Pokeball. And the Charizard has stopped showing his face as well. So kind of, even though it is a revenge match, we are still trying to see if we can pull anything good from these guys. Happy with whatever, as long as it's not the masks. Because again, the Ogerpon masks, they look cool, but again, they're not worth much. And for one of the super difficult alts to come out in Prismatic to be taken away by the lower level cards, kind of sad. So again, that's why I say we're not looking for those guys. Happy to get whatever, but would prefer something better. Got our first throne card, our Brazius, our gym leader here. Take the throne of Prismatic, and hopefully he gets taken off the throne super fast as well. But already our first bundle here, I would say not horrible just because of the Flareon, but again, we could get better cards in comparison. Got our Executor to finish us off there. So 2 Pokeballs, a Full Art, and an EX to start us off here first round. Pokeballs ain't really gonna count towards anything, but that's what we got there. And let's just go straight to 151, because again here, we got it a little easier in the sense that don't gotta go through the stack, just gotta go straight to the back. Got our Onix, Cubone, and Gyarados. So it's a little faster, way easier. Not gonna take us as much time with these guys as we do with Prismatic. Again, even though the God pack is a very far away dream, we're still gonna be dreaming and hopefully get it, but still gotta try and see if we do or not. Because we have pulled a Demi, and that's our best at Prismatic. So God packs. Oh, Dragonair and Mew. Nice. This Mew boy, he lost a tag along with these illustration rares, which can't complain. He's one of the big, or he is the big one of the EXs. But Dragonair, not horrible at all. Great card to be pulling, and it's a nice start as well here. Can't really compare because illustration rares don't come out in Prismatic. Master Balls would be basically that. But again, that definitely beats out so far. Full Art, and I honestly would say it beats out our Full Art and our 2 Pokeballs, or our Full Art and the EX. But we have an EX versus EX already. So, Full Art versus illustration rare. Well, it's looking like it. It looks like Mew is taking it. 151 so far. So let's see if anything else comes out. If not, I don't think we even need to talk about this. I'm pretty sure you guys would agree with me as well. That definitely takes it down. But let's see. Our Arcanine and Chansey, but I would give it to 151, honestly. Illustration rare of Dragonair and a Mew against a full art and an EX, I would give that to 151. And that's how fast it goes, guys, with 151, because again, those guys, we can just do the back stack and get it over with in that pack. But here, we can't do that with Prismatic. We've got to go through, even though we do have our own little trick to go straight to the back. We gotta go ahead and check either way. Starting another full art, but our Amaris is gonna take down our Brazius, even though same thing, gonna take it down just because we do want to see different cards on the throne. So gonna take him down and put her there, because Amaris and Drayton are the two where they also have specials, but we say it because they are actually less likely to come out. But either way, so there's our Screamtail and our Dragapult's a good EX again to pull at least, but nothing big here coming out. Dragapult, the Mask, Flareon, and any of the evolutions, those EXs are fine, but we want to see some good stuff come out of here. We've had some luck recently with Prismatic, but at the same time, that's just luck. We don't know. We got a Master Ball. Master Ball at least with our Dunsparce, which I'm going to take down Amaris for this Master Ball. If our Master Balls in black and white are hard to get, in Prismatic, even freaking harder, guys. So I'm going to take the throne there with that one. And the Master Ball, I would put it up against an Illustration Rare. So if an Illustration Rare doesn't come out in 151, I'm going to give it to Prismatic. But we need a full art as well, so far, and an EX actually, so 3 hits so far from this one of Prismatic that we would need to beat with 151. Something a little harder than the previous round. Here's our last pack. Let's see if we get anything else here to cry or whine about. So nothing there besides that, but it's still a full art, an EX, and an illustration where that we need to gonna get in these next 6 packs of 151. So just gonna go straight to them, and these guys are easier, just fly through. Second round, so not anything too bad so far. So gonna start off strong here with 151. Hopefully it needs to get 3 cards. There are full arts, there are EXs. Only thing different is the Master Ball, but we'll give that an illustration rare as the competition for that one there. Ha! Illustration rare my ass! We got the Zapdos special illustration rare. Freak in hell, guys. Holy crap. We're not even talking about these guys at this point, and they just come out on their own. It's not Charizard. We're chasing the Charizard, but can't complain with the beautiful Zapdos. I love that all 3 of them are in there, but we're going to keep it going. And if nothing else comes out, I'm still going to give it to 151, because look at that beautiful boy. There's our Kangaskhan as well, and that takes down the EX. So even if nothing else comes out, it's still going to go to 151 now, because this EX takes out the other EX. And that is a special illustration. So even though I said illustration for the Master, special illustration will take down the full art and the Master Ball, no issues. Okay, so next 2 packs is what we got left here in 151, and it's round number 2. So round number 2, and we're already pulling a special. Let's see if any of the other rounds have something special for us as well. Now we want to see some stuff to come out of Prismatic now too. So hopefully later on you'll see on the throne a new special illustration from Prismatic as well. But finish off there with 151, and it's gonna take it for that round as well. So from there we just go straight to round number 3. Hopefully, again, I'm just hoping with Prismatic, let's get something that at least worthwhile, because now with that Zapdos, gotta bring some heat, hopefully. If not, it's not gonna be anything new with Traumatic. But when it surprises us, we get surprised very nicely, because I'm happy with any of the freaking alts, honestly, because we don't see them often. There's a lot of them that I haven't even seen, like Blood Moon. If we pull Blood Moon, then that's even crazy because he's one of my faves, so. But we've never seen him. I haven't seen him, at least, being pulled from our videos. You can check those out, Prismatic. We have not pulled him, so we've pulled Dragapult, and we've pulled him twice, but we haven't pulled Blood Moon, obviously, a lot of the evolutions as well, so goes to show you, we've pulled Dragapult twice, we've pulled Celeredge, we've pulled, I don't remember Hydrogen being in here or whatever, but goes to show you that these guys are pretty common, depending on another Flareon, that's nice. So, 2 Flareons, let's get more Flareons, because the Flareons are good ones, like I'm saying, but it goes to show you that these guys come out in different ways, like, maybe someone has pulled a lot of Blood Moons and no Dragapults, but it goes to show you the look of the draw, guys. Obviously, I would prefer Blood Moons. I think Dragapult right now is even pricier than Blood Moon, but I would prefer them. Art style-wise, reminds me of the Japanese art. Goldango has gone up. We've pulled Goldango, but he's been up at this point, 63 bucks right now. And yeah, Dragapult's like almost 10 bucks. Pikachu! Almost 10 bucks more, but we haven't pulled him at all, so would like to see that. Right now, just 2 EXs, because again, that Pokeball ain't going towards anything. 2 EXs at this point with Prismatic. Let's see how we finish off here with this last pack. Another Pokeball, and that's how it goes. So those 6 packs, just 2 EXs, because again, these Pokeballs can't really do much. Can't compare them to an EX because that wouldn't be fair at all, but let's see. Hopefully 151 actually brings some stuff here too, because we could get nothing in them. So let's see if it does or doesn't, because in previous openings, opening up on entire Blooming Waters, and all we did was get a full art, a Kangaskhan full art, not even one of the good freaking full arts, but it, again, goes to show you, some of these are loaded, some of them are not. And again, from where we got these, some of them are bundles, some of them, I think one of them was a Blooming. It just goes to show you, different stuff gives you different hits. Sometimes we get a lot, sometimes we get nothing. Compared to our Zapdos already, can't really complain. But round-wise, I would prefer 151 to take all the rounds if we don't get stuff from Prismatic, obviously. But if we get anything worthwhile in Prismatic, happy with that as well. So there's our Erica's invitation. Could have got that and an alt as well, but goes to show you full arts. Still, I honestly would take a full art over 2 EXs, but we're gonna see what else we can get from here. And again, there's a little damage in that corner, so hopefully nothing big. With an EX, it's fine. But an EX for an EX, now we have a full art, and full art beats EX. So even if we get nothing else, 151 takes this one again, so it's going to show you guys the OGs are honestly just bringing it. Let's see if we can get anything else from these. A Kangaskhan as well. So again, the 2 EXs, nothing to fight against now. So right here, full art by itself winning. Now let's see if we can make it more humiliating for Prismatic. With our final 3 of 151 for round number 3, with a Jinx as well. So 3 EXs and a full art versus 2 EXs definitely goes to 151. Round number 4, and probably last chance for Prismatic round wise. Hopefully, even if we lose in rounds, we get something worthwhile later on. But round number 4, already 3 rounds have gone to our boy 151. Which, again, I would prefer that, honestly. If we're going to be getting hits, at least hits that are worth it. Prismatic takes that, worthwhile-wise, but if all we're going to be doing is getting EXs, full arts, illustrations, which we can't really get an illustration anyways from Prismatic, be happy to give that to 151, honestly. But let's just put these Pokeballs in the back and keep going, because gotta see what kind of turnout we're gonna give to Prismatic with, so far, nothing to show in round number 4. Another Flareon would be funny as hell, because that's probably the alt that we've pulled the most. I think we've pulled 3 Flareons at this point from all the prismatic stuff that we've opened up to this point. So even though Dragapult's come out twice, Flareon actually has it beat with three showings. There's our Pokeball of Fezzen, and nothing at this point again. Last 2 packs for this bundle, and so far just 2 Pokeballs. So again, it's not the biggest evolution, but it's still an evolution, and those guys are all pretty much all above 200, except for the Eevee. But still a nice one to be pulling. But we've pulled it 3 times. We could have just pulled an Umbreon in one of those 3, but no. That's how it ends up going with Prismatic. So far, just that Tyranitar is going to count to the count. But our last pack, let's see. Maybe it'll shut us up finally with a God pack, but that's why we're using Arceus. Invoking the God pack with the God Pokemon, but goes to show you that not even with the invocations, we've been getting stuff. So just an EX to beat for 151. And I'm going to go straight to it and beat one with 151, because if we don't get an EX at least in these packs, which I'm not saying it's not going to happen, but it could happen, I'm going to be kind of pissed off. Because 151 should be able to do this no problem. There we go. Again, just because Zapdos has been there for a while, I'm going to take him down. Because again, Bulbasaur is a big hitter. He's one of the starters. Zapdos has been there forever. Since the first or the second box, but now we're on for round number 4, so he's going to take a little breather. We're going to have our boy Bulbasaur right there, just taking a rest and enjoying the beatdown against Prismatic. So nothing to fight here in round number 4. 151 has already taken it. Now in those other 2 rounds, it's just going to be, will Traumatic stay traumatic, or will actually show us something by the end. Got our Beedrill. And again, these 6, if just Bulbasaur comes out, it's worth it, honestly, because again, he is one of the starters, and those guys are basically the ones to go for, price-wise, hit-wise, whatever-wise you want to go. Higher than Dragonair, higher than Pikachu, Illustration Rare. So, obviously, I think Charmander's the biggest one, but still, Bulbasaur ain't that far away from it. And in our last pack, round number 4 goes to 151, but let's see if this little last pack can give us a little more to show as well, with not but 4 rounds for 151. Let's see if Traumatic will stay Traumatic, or will it become its regular form of Prismatic? Because again, where we open it up and compare, this is a revenge match against 151, but we're happy just to get anything, as long as it's not these guys, in the freaking alt version. So let's keep it going. Because again, even the freaking green guy, the one that's used, he's not really worth much in his alt form either. So I think it's because obviously the Prismatic is for the evolution, so maybe that affected the price. I don't know. I don't really care. But as long as we don't get those guys, it's all good. Here's our code. I honestly, now that I've said it, I just want to pull a Master Ball and a Pokeball. I just want to pull now our Blood Moon. But with this Master Ball at least, we'll be taking down our Dunsparce. So now we need an Illustration Rare. At least this 5th round is going to be a little more interesting. An Illustration Rare and an EX, which 151 can beat, no problem. Like when we pulled our Illustration, our Master Ball with the Dunsparce, needed the Illustration Rare, and it sent a special to knock it out of its space. Let's see if we need anything big here for this one. Oh, Master Ball Jolteon! Hell yeah! That's great. I'm happy with that. Any Master Ball of the evolutions is dope. Obviously, Umbreon is the one to go for, but Jolteon Master Ball definitely taking the throne, and it's gonna be right there, I think, till the end of the video, which is just one more round, but that's good. Now, that's 2 illustrations 2 illustrations, 2 Master Balls in the same 6. It's one bundle. That one bundle had 2 Master Balls, and one of them being the Evolution. Again, goes to show you. Supposedly, some of the harder stuff, they came out before we got a freaking special illustration. But now, we need 2 illustrations and an EX in order to make round number 5 go to 151. Which, kind of rooting for it. Kind of rooting for 151, honestly. If we got 2 Master Balls in a bundle, how is 151 not going to be able to get our God Pack? So, now let's see how this last round goes for 151. Not the last round, but let's see how it goes against 151 when it needs 2 illustration rares now and an EX in order to beat Prismatic. Will 151 show in order to not let Prismatic take a win? Or is it just gonna let it get one? Because so far, all 4 have gone to 151. And these rounds, comparison-wise, whatever gets with what is what gives it the win or not. So, probably didn't need our special illustration to go up against our Master Ball in the first round because there wasn't much to do. But now, we kind of do need it because it's 2 Master Balls. But it's just random comparison. There's our EX there, so at least the EX is taken out. Now we need 2 illustrations, which 100% likely. We've gotten a lot of God Packs in comparison to what we've done in Prismatic, so we could just get a God Pack too, and that would be out of the park already as well. But let's see, with 151, you never know if it brings the heat or it'll just stay out of the kitchen. Because now, with this round, it is kind of going lackluster with what we've pulled already. So, maybe it'll just put out to be quiet in this one. Because unless we get a God Pack here, there's no way it could win. Unless we get, like, maybe a special illustration and we decide 2 Master Balls aren't worthy of the special illustration. But let's see. Got our Grabber, and yeah. So it did. Prismatic took 1 round at least. Last round of Traumatic to prove a point that it is Traumatic or that it changes up. But again, like Uul says, there ain't no logic behind Prismatic. You never know what you're gonna get. Just like 2 freaking Master Balls in the same bundle. Can't really even get a freaking big card here as well. So you never know what's gonna come from these bundles. Just like you wouldn't know what comes in any bundle, but with Prismatic, it leaves you guessing even more. There's our code. Nothing there. So, straight to the back with Cypher and nothing. Which, just like we in the previous one, we got 2 Master Balls, we could get absolutely nothing in this one as well. So, shows you in that one of 151 as well, we only got an EX. So, they're both kind of lazy in that sense. Got our Pokeball there, which means absolutely nothing, and it's just going to go to the back. Our Pokeball Earthen Vessel. You can tell the bundle's growing because we do get a lot of Pokeballs with Prismatic. So they just get sent to the back either way. They don't count in the summary, so they're whatever at this point. There's our Heatran, Professor, and Espeon. And final 2. And nothing to show for. So maybe Traumatic staying Traumatic here in this revenge match. That's not really any revenge being taken. So Great Tusk. Vaporeon, at least one of the evolutions. Again, different one. Another Flareon would have been bad, but hey, we have something to show for this one at least. There's 1 EX. And that's all 151 has to go for against right now. Unless this last pack proves me wrong and has something worthwhile in it. But let's check it out. There's our last code for Prismatic. And our last 3 are gonna be Master Ball of Hoot Hoot. So again, freaking another Master Ball. I'm not gonna take down Jolteon, but goes to show you. No logic behind Prismatic. 4 freaking Master Balls, no special illustrations. Which, supposedly, Master Balls are harder for some reason. just because of the quantities, but we ended up getting 4 of them. One of them being an evolution. But all we need to beat now, that means an EX and an illustration rare will take down Prismatic here in our last round. Let's see if 151 in the previous round just decided not to show, to put to shame Prismatic here in our last one. So our EX is already gone, meaning all we need an illustration rare, guys. All we need is an illustration rare, and they are tied. So break the tie with whatever, and it'll give the last one to 151 as well. There's our 3. Let me know what you guys think about these little specials, because we have a couple waiting and ready for y'all. Special sets versus special sets, because again, these special sets are just as unpredictable, even though Traumatic is way less logical and way more unpredictable. They're all kind of like that. So special set versus special set videos, got a couple of those. Oh, Ninetales full art. So we got a full art, but we don't have an illustration. Can't really count that against Master Ball. So need one more thing to come out, and it could possibly be tied. But again, let me know what you guys think about these specials, because we do a lot of verses, but not a lot of specials. Got a couple ready for y'all, so hope you enjoy them when they come out. But last pack here. Let's see. Will it stay or will it go? And it goes to Prismatic. Ended up with that Master Ball. Can't really give it to a full art. So Prismatic 2, 151, 4. Revenge match goes to 151. So quick summary of the rounds. Prismatic ended up losing with 2. 151 won with 4. But gonna review the cards real quick. 12 Pokeballs came out, but again, we're not gonna show those. But we did get some EXs. 7 total, and at least 2 of them are Flareon, which are useful. 2 full arts, Brazias and Amaris. But the surprise here, we got freaking 4 Master Balls. Just because of the quantity, only because of that reason, and one of them is an evolution, these guys get the silver crown. Only because of that reason. But they get the silver crown. 4 Master Balls. But with 151, we did have a better come out in the range of rarity and stuff like that. But our EXs, 2 Kangaskhan's, Jinx, Golem, Wigglytuff, Venusaur, and Mew. No, can't be a no-show for Mew. Got 2 full arts, our Ninetales and our Erica. Illustration rares, we got 2 of those, Dragonair and our boy Bulbasaur. And obviously gold crown going to our boy Zapdos, the yellow with the thunder going with the gold of the crown. Obviously, this guy is the winner of the video. But that's been the video, guys, and I've been Georgisaur. Hopefully, you enjoyed it. Go ahead, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you thought of the video. Special versus special. Go ahead and share as well so other people can see the kinds of hits we be getting. Grow the community and also grow the channel with me. So, thanks for watching. Have a good morning, good afternoon, and a good night whenever you're watching. Peace out.